seatbelt, or double check your seatbelt, good look at your steering wheel there, make sure everything's okay. Got some fun. Race car's off, be ready.
Alrighty, here we go. 200 laps of Richmond.
Green flag.
Green flag is out, and away we go. And we're gonna take
outside.
it really easy here.
Still outside. Clear high.
Track is the coolest it's been, of course, and really smoggy. I mean, I guess that's what it is, fog, but it's kind of smoggy. I'm not sure if the sun is setting
27.6.
or if it's already done, or what's going on. But anyways, I'm sure the lights will come on here shortly, like they did, if they're not already on. This isn't quite a night race, is it? At least not yet. So maybe the track will cool off even further, but we gained one position off the start. We're up to 6th.
22.382.
And it's already a lot of smoke, so somebody spinning out there. Thankfully, didn't trigger the caution.
22.146. Damn dog, that was a good lap right there. Heat 1 is the fastest car on the track. 22.02.
Some more smoke there. Yeah, we're definitely not pushing here. I mean, we coal burn a little bit there. Couple cars having some spins. Thankfully, again, it's not triggering the caution.
22.201.
These trucks, I think they want to be pushed, but it's not like a really good idea.
Outside.
They get
22.156. Clear. Outside. Clear.
out of shape very easily. Oh, no, that's the wrong button. I think it's this one. Oh, I actually don't know what button is which. To be honest, I wanted to turn up the spotter lap times and figure out which one it is. Caleb's not really pulling over here. Okay, I think I got it.
So you know, fast guys are running 22.317.
Yeah, I'm not really worried about how fast those guys are going. Not sure if Caleb's overdriving it or if he does mean to take the high line. Yeah, high line may be a factor later in the race. Richmond's pretty fast for a short track. This is pretty much I think our first short track race of the schedule. And of course my internet's acting a little bit inconsistent. Not a good time for that. Caleb stays ahead for right now. You see, you can just mat the throttle out of 4. And you can kind of do it out of 2 as well. It's not really too dangerous there. It's just easy to overdrive it into 3. Circle tracks, man. Burn my right shoulder.
The Sun State fast guys are running 22.418.
Yeah, so we're about right there. We're 10th off where we want to be. We were 10th off in quali as well, so. See, as I thought it was going to straighten itself out, it really didn't.
Caution, caution.
Alright, our first caution. So I think for this one, we're going to come down, we're going to get a splash of gas.
Your temps when you're on track, right after that caution bell. It's open. No, close, close.
But I think that's all we're going to do for this one.
The road is open.
I mean, gas actually isn't that important. We're going to stay out. Yeah, because our revs are so low, I think, that we're not really using a whole lot of fuel. We got 94 laps of fuel left to go, so I don't necessarily think we need to use any of that. We don't need to spend any track position. I'm going to move my black box so I can see it a little bit easier. Although, honestly, literally, I moved it closer. Literally, it's further away from me. So be able to touch it now. To stretch a little bit. Yeah, I'm just trying to kind of increase my ability to do things without having to click and make good stuff. And
the road is closed.
to green. We'll be on the outside here. So we'll try and drive it in nice and good to turn one, but still it's so early in the race. So we were doing a good pace there to keep up with the leaders. We weren't struggling too much, so we should be okay. See, when I press 1, it turns the fast repair back on. There's not a way to toggle it, I guess. Or maybe there is, I just don't know what it is.
1 to go. You'll be starting on the outside.
I don't think the 45's gonna make it out in time. I think he's gonna get trapped here. Did not beat the pace truck. So I don't think so. Oh, he's going. Alrighty, 1 to green. Restarting in 6th, so on the outside. We'll see how that holds up.
About time, give it another whirl.
Last time gained a position off the start, so let's see how we do. A 15 lap run, so not really enough
Pace car's off. Be ready.
to know too much about our vehicle.
Ready, green flag, green flag.
My wheel light
Inside.
changed,
The sit update pass guys are running 49.895.
so I kind of missed a gear there.
Clear your door inside. Clear low if you need it.
That was weird. We'll have to see if I can change that after the race. It normally shows just the gear, but now it shows the speed. And it shows the gear that you just shifted into, but after 2 seconds, then it goes back to showing the speed. But it doesn't, nothing indicates like, hey, time to shift. When it showed only the gear, it would. So it would show the gear in brackets. That's how I would win the shift, so. Alright, yeah, we're just trying to settle in. Of course, we're still on the tires we started the race with. Just like, oh, Jesus, everybody else. Keep it out the wall. think the lights look like they're on. I think we're keeping pace with the leaders, but we're back here in 6th, so I'm not really doing anything crazy. Not moving through the field either, so we go going for a move into turn 1. See if he can get by Caleb. I wasn't able to.
Fastest guys on the track are running 22.422.
So we would just say, like, leader ran 22.4. Or something. I mean, honestly, if I turn off lap times, I kind of don't want to know. Turned them off, didn't I? But I don't know how to turn off, like, the leader lap times. I don't know how to do that. I'm sure there's a setting somewhere, a little loose off of 2. Seeing Chris that far behind makes me a little nervous. Come on, stay out the wall. Like, are we going too fast? Are we burning the tires? I know Chris saves them pretty good. Everybody running just as we were prior to the caution. Miguel getting past Caleb. We're all just kind of running exactly how we were prior to the caution. We're gonna start lifting, I think, a little earlier into 3. Let's see. We can get by Caleb's. We got a nice run here.
Your fast guys are running 22.66.
I mean, that's what we're running as well. So we're only 2 seconds down. See, Caleb could be running that high line on purpose, but it looks like he's sliding just a little. That's why I'm not so sure. -27°C, so the track has actually warmed up since the race started. Miguel going for a move for 3rd. And it looks like Jeff doesn't want to battle just yet. My arm is tired. I don't think I could do this. 200 whole laps. Jeez. Like, is it my seating position, or am I just... It's out of shape. So it looks like some of these guys are kind of coming back to us a little bit, or maybe not all of them. Maybe Jeff is. Nobody else really is. Michael is falling back just a little bit. Miguel is pressing on. Miguel looks pretty confident. I don't know if I've ever raced with Miguel, so this is my first impression. All these other guys we've raced with quite a bit.
Fast guys are running 22.754.
22.754. Yep, again, we're right there. We're just losing a little bit here and there. Let's see. I'm not driving it in as deep as Caleb is. Oh, jeez. Knocked down the wall, huh? I didn't really know what I was doing there. Were we getting loose? Were we getting tight? Just knocking down the wall. That's what we were doing. So we'll probably look to come in maybe around like lap 70 or so. You know, just depend on what everyone else wants to do, I guess. But I'm starting to feel like we're falling back on this set.
Looks like we got a little bit of damage on the back.
Okay. You know, these things are pretty damn tough, but to have some damage, I mean, that makes perfect sense. We did get into the wall pretty good. It was a 0x, but here comes Chris. Whoa. The track lighting just updated all of a sudden. Somehow got like less fog here, but more
There's that of 22.852.
rainy. Miguel slips by for second place. I think Michael is going to battle that one out a little bit. Kind of unintentionally tried the high line there, just let the truck settle in. Supposed to be like the right front ain't too happy. Dude, my arm, like it's just in the shoulder area. It's absolutely killing me. I'm turning left all the damn time. Look at how the smoke moved into the crowd. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Michael's definitely burnt them off as well. So Miguel carries on. He's tracking down AJ, I would assume. I'm not sure if he actually is. Really watching the gaps in it. Look at Chris, dude. Cash.
Leaders running 22.863.
We're not that far off, but we are off. More than a couple tenths there. We went from being on the pace to about a tenth off, and now we're about 2 or 3 tenths off, so. All right, 25% has been completed. Look at that. So if a caution were to come out right here, you know, we'd be on schedule to pit and use tires. So we would probably do that. Look the way the right rear is gone. Be able to spread out a little bit. We could go back to turning on the lap time, so hopefully they'll speak to us here. I don't know how to turn lap times back on. Oh, never mind. I know what I did. Got ourselves confused. Oh.
Fastest guys on the track are running 22.98. Inside. Still inside. You're clear. 23.325.
It used to heat up 28 degrees Celsius now.
Working the bottom inside. Clear, clear. 23.164.
Man, I feel like everything will work itself out here once we get a pit stop.
Inside, you're going to have to call it. Still inside. Still there at your door. 23.219. Still there.
Heard some marbles hitting the
Still on the inside.
fender there.
Clear. Quarter inside. Still inside. Still inside. 23.183. Clear, clear, clear. Inside. Still there. Clear. .089.
Trying to use the Highline a little bit, just searching for some cooler track, I guess. A little higher than I wanted to be at that time.
22.971. 23.109.
Back within kind of a tenth of his lap times. 5.2 seconds down though.
23.031.
Once again, we'll show Chris the inside line.
One inside. Inside's clear.
That's about all we'll do for him.
23.174.
It doesn't matter too much. Oh, there goes Michael. Saves it. No, no, no. He's... Oh, he's saving it. Okay. I was like, is he saving it? Is he going to pit? So big moment for Michael. That's going to lose him quite a bit of time. And at least a couple of spots. I think he was still in third. There's so much grip that once it starts to lose the grip, you're not really... Like, lifting up the throttle doesn't really fix it.
23.163.
It's hard to describe. But it's like the truck is now, it's on that trajectory, and it's gripping while it goes that way. So, just a little lift. It's not helping a whole lot. And as the tires are wearing, it's a little less pronounced.
23.158.
Okay. We gotta stop touching the wall. Okay, I felt like I overdrove it, and
Inside. Clear, clear, good job.
Chris got to us there. Oh, look out.
23.118. Working the outside. Still out there. 23.221. Best I can tell, he's a lap down. Clear.
Miko getting in the way. Okay, so I guess everyone's just gonna run these tires until the tank is empty.
23.342.
Which I'm not sure is the worst idea. Or maybe we're cutting it in threes. I mean, compared to fresh tires, we're down a second.
23.261.
Maybe even more. Track is warmer than what it was when we started, but still.
.184.
And our pace isn't getting any better or worse. I think it's about the same.
23.136. The 87 is the leader.
Oh, we got a new leader. No, never mind. They swap positions. Going back and forth. Miguel is quick. Telling you, my shoulder's tired.
23.212.
Chris just won't go away, man.
Your fast guys are running 23.193. 23.13.
I missed what lap times the leaders are running, and would have been nice.
Working the bottom, inside. Still inside. Still there.
Allow me to get a little loose.
Still inside. 23.369.
He's not going to clear us.
Still there, door. Clear if you need it. Working the bottom. Still there.
That's the thing, dude. If you got Chris in your mirror, he does not go away.
Inside. 23.
until he passes you.
4. Clear him.
My arm is just fucking tired. Whew.
23.357.
I like that line that Chris is taking. Who's pitting? Oh shit. Pitsenbarger. He's coming into pit.
23.371.
Yeah, we gotta stay out the wall. I keep knocking it down a little bit too much. Yeah, that arc it in and coming down line. I don't know if that's burning him up any extra though on the right rear. Another guy coming into pit.
23.239.
I mean, it makes sense if you know the future.
Boy, Tim, your color of your truck blends in with this fog well.
What are you yapping, dude?
Leaders are running 23.225. 23.228.
I think I'm getting some understeer. So let's see if we can fix that, because we might be getting pushed loose. Or that we're just getting truly...
23.281.
Just move the brake bias backwards a little bit. The corner. Yeah, if you pit now...
Slow on the bottom.
I mean...
23.231.
It's Tommy Mitchell who just came in. Had a little half spin, I suppose. But if you pit now, you really got to get the most of those tires. Or stretch them again. Same distance, I guess. I mean, I don't really know what the point is.
23.205.
And then it's just a 40-lap dash to the end. So your proportions are a little bit off. That's all. And you're pitting under green. So, I don't know. But let's see. Let's see. Maybe it'll pay off.
23.224.
Yep, and there he goes.
One on the bottom.
Right out of turn 2.
What do you think, bud? You think you're all right out there?
That is
Closed.
unfortunate.
Should be starting behind the 43.
But I don't think the car...
Line up behind the 43. The road is open.
Let's get your feet up.
I don't think that the truck suddenly becomes easier to drive just because you have fresh tires on it. I think it's still kind of difficult. But okay, so we'll pull down pit road here.
I'm sorry, I was watching the mirrors and saw that you appeared in front. Sorry. 10-4, buddy. 10-4.
Here we come, fellas. The road speed. 10 away.
We have qualified Hudson, I think so.
5 away. At your mark. Now. Turn in. Come on.
Yeah,
Nice
sure.
move. We'll get her fixed up here for you, man.
Alright, so our tires... 76 on the right front, 80 on the right rear.
Go. Hard.
That was a little indecisive.
Gonna be single file.
I don't think my damage is that bad. I don't know if it actually affected the handling any.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the 25.
I was gonna fix it, but then I changed my mind, and then I lost a place. I probably could have fixed a little bit more, like another second, but it don't
Behind
matter.
25.
All right, so fuel-wise, we can't go the rest of the way unless you can. In which case, that would be fun. See that strategy. So we'll restart on the outside, 8th place. I feel okay with our race pace there. It wasn't terrible. I know everyone else gets fresh tires as well, but I haven't done a run.
Come around to 07.
So that being my first run, basically.
We're at 1 to go.
We
Gonna
get
be on the outside here on the start. Make sure you get that top groove cleaned off up there.
we get some good feedback on how you're driving it from the tires and how we can start over. That's typically what we need. So Miguel is in the lead, Caleb on the outside of row 1, AJ drops to 3rd after the pit stop sequence. And that's Michael, Jeff, Chris, Davis, and myself.
But we'll come to the green, be smooth, one at a time.
And yeah, we definitely will take it easy here, but at the same time,
Pace cars off, be ready.
could go the rest of the way, you don't know.
Green flag, green flag.
So Miguel just waited for the green
You
flag.
know, fast guys are running 50.7, 2, 3. Inside,
Ooh,
still inside, stay with him. Inside is clear.
alright, everybody's very eager, I'm sure.
Inside. Caution.
Ah, come on, guys.
Okay, quickly tell me what you think you had there.
I was
Close.
gonna say, everyone's
close.
very excited. But, you know, we may have forgotten what it's like to drive on fresh tires and get loose out
Good
of two.
road is open. Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 77.
Like, man, oh, he was waving it. He stopped. He just holding it.
21. Got the lucky dog. Coming to the outside map car. Coming around at 77. You're going to be coming around at 77. Alright, so we're going to have to come around the 77.
Okay. Keeps passing me. But I don't really
Coming
care.
around at 77.
I mean, I would like for him to stop just for the sake of Chad yapping and being a general pain, but an annoyance. Otherwise, don't really care. Actually, kind of surprised nobody coming into pit.
Closed.
I'd follow anyone down pit road because it's another
You're going to be coming around at 77.
half gallon. Another half gallon of gas. And that could make the difference. We're right at 102. So that'll get us 7 laps almost. And honestly, with the way that the tires held up, losing a second a lap, some people might try it. But you're losing a second a lap, so it only takes 20 laps to make up a lap. You probably lose 1.5, so who knows? We'll see.
1 to go. We are going to start on the outside here.
So I don't win as much as I probably should just because of my lack of strategy commitment, but I think for right now, for this one, our pace should be good enough to finish 5th. Like that's our goal, top 5. Hopefully. Although let's see. Who knows? Maybe that run we get a little bit better.
Anybody down there in the pits hear that? Yeah, we're working on it, Earl. We're trying to get Cody figured out. Stuff's messed up. Okay. Pace car's
Alrighty.
off. Be ready.
Alright, get ready to go green.
Green, green, green.
This time Miguel starts the race a little sooner. And we can go ahead and immediately
Fast guy's running 49.866 outside.
take to the
Still
bottom.
there. Still out there, man. Still out there.
Run alongside Chris.
Still there. Clear high.
Jeez.
Inside. Still on your inside. Still there.
What is going on?
Still there, door. Quarter inside.
I am wrecking loose.
Clear, clear, clear. Inside.
I wonder if I should have fixed the damage.
Still there.
Like,
Clear, clear.
Chris almost got into me there. I don't know if he was struggling with the handling as well, but I am wrecking loose. He drops back a ton, so something was not right for him either. And I'm just trying to get on the throttle, and we're just knocking the wall down. Damn.
Got some damage on the rear. Caution, caution.
We got 95 laps of fuel
Open.
here.
No, close, close. Come around the pace car.
I want to fix my damage, but the worst that everyone's going to do is just take a splash. So, I mean, there's no way.
They could be lining up behind the 22.
And even then, do we really need to? You can save, I'm sure, the rest of the way.
The road's open.
I got back.
So we're about halfway there, just about. And I would say that checking in, we're not that good. We're just not that good right now. So I'm kind of disappointed in that, but
07. Got the lucky dog. Got a lap car coming. Get behind the 07.
I mean, I think our pace is just fine without the damage, but maybe the damage has loosened us up pretty good. I don't know. Oh no.
Closed.
There's nowhere restarting 6th. Right where we've pretty much always been the whole race. So we'll watch our fuel here. I think that's the main thing. If we get another caution, we'll for sure be able to make it. At least I would think so. Now we're at lap 195. And by the time we go green, it's probably going to be lap 197. That's about how far we can make it. So we'll see.
We're
how
only halfway through this thing.
strategy,
1 to go.
how the strategy plays
Start
out.
on the outside there.
Because, I mean, you cut it right down the middle, and you know, you're risking the caution. You're risking getting trapped. It looks like it's only one lap. But if you stay out with everybody else, you know, then you're staying out with everybody else with whatever
But you can start working those tires in if you like. Make sure you get them good and clean.
whatever handling issue you got. So, I don't know.
Cars off. You ready?
Let's see what Miguel does here on the start.
Ready? Green, 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 green. Meters are running 52.679 inside. Still inside. Still there, quarter. Still inside.
Get a really
Still
good
there.
run down the front straight.
Still inside. Yellow, yellow.
Come on,
The road
guys.
is closed.
We were doing so good. We're ahead of
We're gonna
the
have to come
22,
around
though.
in 22.
So at least we pick up another spot. So we're finally into the top 5 for the first time tonight. This race was
Pit
kind
road
of
is open.
moving along there, but yeah, now we got a couple cautions. And at this point,
No whining, man. We went, how many laps of that one? Yeah, the first one I thought we went for a long stretch.
like 195 right here.
I think it's just a little bit more confidence in the car and people trying to put it where it's just going to spin sometimes. I don't know.
45. Got the lucky dog.
I think
We
my
have an
my
lap car
theory
to the outside.
is you get into the race and you're doing your thing based off how you know how to do it. Progressively, you lose the grip, and then all of a sudden, you know,
You should be behind the 45.
with the fresh tires, I feel like the fresh tires here, there's so much grip that it amplifies your mistakes.
Sorry about that, Jose. She wasn't very fire.
I don't know if I'm just making that up, but that's my
You're
opinion.
good, brother. Nothing wrong happened. You're good.
And I was struggling with it too. You know, like I wasn't just
Pit
logging
road
laps.
is closed.
That's not what he said on the team channel.
I wasn't just logging laps.
Don't.
Whoa. Somebody's trying to start up a vintage car there that didn't want to start. But anyways, yeah, for me, I mean, I was struggling, but I don't know, am I struggling because of, you know, the sensation that I'm describing?
It was the alcohol, Jay, that I had today.
Or is it the, you know, the damage? I do think the damage loosened me up. So we'll see how this restart goes. Again, each one of these, we know it could be the last, so we're going to try and be
They
opportunistic.
coming to the green right now, Earl? Yeah. Earl, are they coming to the green this time? Yes, they're on 1 to go. All right, man. Well, you'll be on the inside here for this restart.
Cool. So for a few laps at a time, we've been faster than Caleb. And he's starting right ahead of us. So maybe... Oh, Jesus, what are we doing?
Sorry.
Coming to the green.
My bad.
Get it cleaned out real well. Let's get a nice start.
I'm just glad we didn't, like, pile into each other.
Hey, boss man, time to go to work.
Like,
Green.
we're not having
Smooth. Now
brake
take
lights. We
care
did
of
pretty
yourself.
good.
Leaders are running 52.463 outside.
Not the best restart
Still
for
out
me.
there. outside.
Or for Miguel.
Did you miss a shift?
Still out there.
Yeah. Fuck.
Hi, guys. I mean, I don't really care if you talk, because I just mute
Still
you.
there. Still out there. Clear high.
Fortunately, Jeff's going to get me here. I just don't have the confidence in my right foot. Once we get some laps to the tires, I get a
Quarter
bit more
outside.
comfortable.
Clear, clear, clear.
Like someone's out of shape. I rode the wall the whole way around.
Outside. Still outside. Still there, man, outside. Clear high. Caution.
Guys, come on.
Can you look at those temps real quick, bud? The road's closed.
Expect that.
They could be lining up behind the 22. Pit road is open.
Alright.
Check up attitude.
I don't think there'll be any takers, but you never know. I think we only got about like 10, 15 laps maybe on these tires. So, yeah, nobody's coming. Oh. Yeah, nope. I wouldn't. Honestly, I think we'll make it
Coming
on
around
fuel.
at 94. 94. Get the lucky dog. I'm gonna have one coming to the outside soon.
So it was a place off the restart to Jeff. We had a decent start. It wasn't really good. And we just kind of on the bottom with a loose race car. So I wasn't super eager on the throttle. I was being patient. We just drove it around our outside. So drop one place. So we just exchange it right on back with Jeff. If we get a good finish here,
The road is closed this time.
I'll be happy. You know, I won't be excited, but I'll be happy if we get a good finish. I know from experience that Talladega could be a mess next week, but I haven't really ran Talladega in a long time. I also haven't done anything with the fast repair at Talladega. So that whole setup will be interesting. Hopefully it won't be a wreck fest. But anything can happen there. So that one's an unknown, and then I don't even know what's after that, but...
And one to go. We line up on the outside.
Like, Road America was the really big unknown, and we handled that just fine. So all we have to do is just get the most out of every race that we can possibly get. I don't like that I'm in third in the championship with the 2 drops. But we are. So we're just going to have to buckle in and make the most of every race.
Where's 43 at?
Do not scuff up your tires too much. Be easy on your tires.
We've got to make the most of nights like these
Race
where
cars off. Be ready.
we're just not as good as we should be.
Green flag. Fast guy's running 52.495 inside.
Right now, we're right at our lap target if we wanted to go the rest of the way.
Still on the inside. Still inside, even up.
We have the fuel to do so.
Still on your inside. Still there at the bottom.
Looks like being on the inside really helps you into one on these restarts, but then
Still inside. Clear. You
not,
take it, buddy.
not so much
Position
after
right
that.
there. Doing a great job.
See, I don't mind the cautions because it gives me time to rest. Say a caution comes out lap 140, everyone's gonna come down and at least get tires. I don't think we're gonna need fuel. Only one green-white checker. So I think we'll be okay. Still take a splash, but everyone will come down to get fuel, I'm sure, just to be safe. But at that point, it's tires. We have one set left. It's all about timing that final caution.
Fast guy's running 22.278. Outside.
Didn't want to
Still outside.
turn hard left there. Honestly, I don't even
Still out there.
really want to be
Clear
alongside
outside.
Michael on the inside.
Outside. Clear outside. Outside. Still outside.
Michael's up to something though.
Clear outside if you want it.
He is up to something. I think it got a little bit loose.
Inside. Clear.
But otherwise,
Inside. Still inside.
he must be saving.
Still there at your door. Still inside. Clear low.
I'm just not as comfortable as I want to be. Like, something just ain't right, man. It's gotta be the damage. It's like, okay, let's say Tyler is burning him up. Dude, I don't even think I possess that.
Leaders are running 22.44.
Like, I don't even think I could do that. Like, I don't think I can burn him up, even if I wanted to. All I can really say is I hope that he is burning him up because he's already gapped us by a second. The apron.
.889.
And here's Chris.
22.903. Inside. Still there. 22.755. Still there. Inside.
Is Chris really that much
Leaders
faster than you
running
right now?
22.696. Clear low. Still there. Still inside. Clear, clear, clear. Caution's out. How's my radio been today? Could you hear me fine? Closed, closed.
What's the move? Yeah, we're like a lap short after that. So I wonder if Michael was trying to
Is your road
make it.
fucking open? Yes, right now it's open.
Dang. Chad with the sass. The fact that there's anyone staying out is absurd. We're taking 4.
We come, guys. We are 10 away.
I think that's a
5
mistake.
away. At your mark now. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. Come on. Stop on the sign. Man, we're gonna fix you up.
I'm gonna let him fix damage. I'm gonna let him fix the damage. Something ain't right. I'm gonna let him see if they can make it right. I don't want to use the fast repair because damage ain't that significant. I think they're just gonna get it done in time.
Go, man, go, go, man, go, 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 go.
Cool.
We were running out of tires. We should be behind the 94.
Just want to save that fast repair for big junk.
We'll line up behind the 68.
But I just didn't feel comfortable or confident, so we'll take tires.
You're gonna be coming around the 68.
Hopefully that's not a big mistake because now we gotta pass some cars and we haven't been like very fast anyways. But I ain't satisfied just running 7th or whatever. Whatever we were doing.
Should be starting behind the 216.
For what? Really?
1 to go. Lining up on the inside, it looks like. Should be starting behind the 8.
I guess it doesn't matter.
We're gonna have to come around at 45.
Alrighty. So we're in a good spot. You know, fresh tires. Not everybody has fresh tires. Fully repaired race car.
Gas that bitch up.
Let's gas this bitch up. And let's see what we can do. We're gonna try and be aggressive, but
Race car's off. Great.
I think we only lost like 2 places. Maybe like 3.
Outside. 42.84. Still outside. All clear.
Yeah, see, I felt much better.
Outside. You're clear, clear. Working outside, outside. Still there.
Uh-oh, they're wrecking.
Outside 2. Caution, caution. How was your forward drive there towards the end of that little run we just did?
Cool. That was a big one.
Closed. Get behind the 0.5.
That was a decent sized wreck, and I think it included some fast trucks. Miguel getting collected, Davis getting collected, and then everyone else that might have got collected.
All right, looks like you're going to be lining up behind the 0.5.
Everyone's pretty competitive in this one, so. But now it moves us up. We gained 7 spots off that restart.
Open.
And I know Tyler and Chris and I think Drew are all on, what, maybe like 30 lap old, 25 lap old tires, not like super old. So that catches us up really good as Drew comes into pit. So that actually puts us on the inside line for this coming restart. So
216. Got the lucky dog. You got one coming outside. Be aware of that.
Feel pretty good about this, man. I think we're in a good
Line
spot.
up behind the 216.
The truck felt a lot better as well. I didn't get much to gauge that off of, but it felt a lot better. It felt like we could definitely drive it and be a little bit aggressive, and I think we were. Going underneath, basically 3 wide with Ray, and in doing so, put us towards the bottom and in a prime position to miss that wreck. But yeah, so I think Tyler and Chris, Tyler was fast as all hell, so good for him. Chris was running it pretty good as well.
The road is closed.
But they're on old tires. And they should fall back here, so we just need it to stay green. They should fall back. And then once they do, then when they come in to get tires again, like, you're gonna have to get tires with everyone else. So you're not gonna have a tire delta. You know, you gain track position, but the field is not large enough. Like AJ is on fresh tires, and he's right behind you. He's already there. So there's not enough penalty to taking tires because the field isn't that large. There's a lot of really good guys in this lobby, but
Come on, Gerald. 1, 2, 3. 1 to go.
like I fall back to 17.
One thing to remember on these restarts, watch to your inside. These guys timing that right, diving down inside you, getting into turn 1.
I fell back to 17 because I fixed damage. But, you know, these guys right here, they're right in front of us. Like, they didn't lose that much track position. Now they got, what, half a second a lap quicker tires. It makes a big difference, and now they know
Get
for
those
sure.
tires cleaned off, but get ourselves a good start here.
You got 1 set of tires left. Like, well, we're good to go. But, all right, here we go. So we're getting ready to restart.
Oh, yeah. Pace cars off. Be ready.
About 50 laps to go.
Green, green, green. Keep after it, bud. Keep after it, man. We need a track position. Outside, 47.156. 2 wide outside. 1 outside. Clear.
Honestly, trying to block in Michael there, so we pick up another couple spots. Let's see, I don't know who all's on old tires. Tim might be as well.
Still outside. Clear high. 22.472.
I'm so proud of myself. Uh-oh. Caleb in the wall? Couldn't really tell. I think he was about to lose it. Damn it, guys.
Got you loud and clear. I don't know why you can't hear Earl. Can you hear me? Did not hear him call that caution. Need you to check your radio connections. Check the headset on your headboard, actually, on your left-hand side. And on your headrest.
Oh, we're not complaining about caution anymore. Welcome right there, Miguel.
You got a good copy. 10-4. They are requesting single.
Let's try to keep the comms clear, guys.
Doors open.
I'm muted, so I missed out. I don't know what I missed out on. But this race has moved along relatively nicely. And up until this point, you know, these moments where we're just getting these cautions off the restart, and it's not the end of the world, but
68. Got the lucky dog. I have a lap car coming on the outside.
anyways, I don't have much to say. We're just waiting for it to go back green. Once we do, we got about 50 to go. Should be 48 or something.
Should be behind the 68.
And I mean, if we go green the rest of the way, so again, Tyler and Chris, you guys cannot pit for tires right now. You've made your bed. Like, Tyler did a really good job keeping the lead, but Chris did fall back a couple spots. And if you're finishing the race on those tires, like, you're always going to be at a negative delta. So I definitely would have came in there. I don't think, like I said, track position, it's just not the Cup Series where you got, even then, 30 some cars that if you're the only one that takes tires, you go straight to the back. You got to pass 30 some cars. So here you only got to pass about like 10. With a good restart and a tire advantage, it ain't that difficult. We're gonna try and get a really good restart here. Stay on the outside of Jeff and
1 to go.
maybe get ourselves back up into the top 5.
We're gonna be outside.
Then we got Chris in front of us, him with the older tires. We'll have to see how that goes, because are we gonna make it 3 wide? Or are we gonna throw it in there on the outside? We'll see. Not gonna do anything crazy.
There's a bag sitting here on the entry into turn 1. Try to avoid that. Get on the grill. Pace car's off. Ready. Green.
It was so far away.
47.733 inside. Still inside. Clear. Caution.
Guys, this
caution.
is ridiculous.
It's all on you, man. It's all on you. You make the call here. Closed. The road's closed.
And I
Pit
understand
road is open.
that the Cup Series race was like this today a little bit. Of course, they eventually knocked it off. Oh, come on, don't blink on me. They eventually knocked it off and ran like the last, what, 45 or so laps, 50 laps green. They were like wrecking on restarts 3 or 4 times. It happens in real life, even at the highest level, but like, we're not at the highest level. We're just racing online. So it happens every week. Like, just get into the habit of being patient, not trying to win the race on the restart. Oftentimes, all you gotta do is just let it start. Let the race kind of develop. Then you can pick your spots. Still 50 laps. At least there was. But now you have fewer laps to work with. That's the other thing that I don't understand with being ultra aggressive, is you can't afford to use valuable time under caution. Like, I'm not saying it's like Miguel did anything, but like, Miguel's in
The
14th.
road is closed.
every single caution lap that goes by, that's less time he has to work with. So, anyways, just a thought. That's why I put the emphasis on not crashing people. I'd rather finish 5th, not crash anyone, than finish like 3rd and ended up dumping a guy for no reason. Like, I'm okay missing out on a couple of spots in order to have a good reputation, because I like knowing that, like, when I'm with Chris, he's gonna race me clean, I'm gonna race him clean. I don't have any concerns about that. I don't have to worry.
Could be on the inside here.
Same with Michael. Same with everybody here. I don't have to worry about it. You know, online, you know, in public lobby, there are definitely some guys where you're like, he might dump me. So I try not to have a bad reputation. So I don't have to worry about that. I can just drive my car. But anyway, so we're restarting 7th. So we dropped 1 spot, but we're still stuck behind Hudson. We're still in a
We are coming to the green.
good spot where we were before. Just now on the inside line.
Boss man, time to go to work. Green flag.
Damn it. Something didn't go right there. I did not get a good restart at all. Misjudged that.
7.968 outside. Still outside. Clear.
And I've got to get alongside
22.431 inside.
Chris sooner rather than later.
Quarter inside.
And we can just drive it around.
Still inside.
Damn, yeah, fixing the damage helped us out.
22.19.
But it's still a little bit loose.
P5 is the fastest car on the racetrack. 22.002.
Michael. He's running that high line. The main thing is you just don't want steering angle.
22.121. That's a great lap, Bubba. Keep it up. P1 is the fastest car on the track. 21.95.
AJ finally clears Tyler. Jeff and Caleb going at it. Jeff with the
22.109. Great lap.
gives me the preferred line. Oh, Tyler with the moment.
Inside. Still there.
Almost dove to the inside, but I remembered we want the outside.
Still there, quarter inside. Cautions out.
God damn it.
Can you look at those temps real quick, bud?
Guys.
22.421.
We were gonna run away.
The road's closed.
We were gonna run away with the top 5.
Second and had to get on the brakes.
Oh well, that's okay.
Hey, Jeff, Caleb, holy moly. That was a pucker up moment for me.
Yeah, that definitely was. That could have been bad.
Looks like you should be lining up behind this 124. Pit road is open.
My ass hurts. Alright, so we're in 6 like we've been the whole damn night. I'm sure AJ's just... What are you guys doing? Serious question, what are you doing? What's AJ doing? Again, I know there's not that much of a penalty for taking tires, track position wise. I mean, we can see them. But now you have no tires.
77. Get the lucky dog.
Am I
Car coming to the outside.
wrong?
Should be lining up behind that 77.
So he's gonna fall to 9th, it looks like, for right now. which isn't that bad, but say the caution comes out lap 180 and you're out of, he's out of tires, then everybody else is going to pit for tires. And you're in trouble because you got 20 lap old tires. I don't know. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it too much. If he used his last set right there, that was a huge mistake in my opinion. Not a huge one, but it is a mistake. Like, you're faster than everyone else. Just be faster.
Sam, can I get a black flag for passing under yellow?
But that's my thought process there. I don't know. Anyways, so that moves us up to 4th. And I don't know how many laps we did on these tires, like 5? We haven't done very many. So I don't know. We'll just we'll see what happens, but yeah.
Well, Sam, B1 to go. You should be on the outside, it looks like.
This is the highest that we've ran, P4. See if we can get good. See if we can get a good restart. Compete for this top 5.
All right, big girl. Let's keep going the right direction. 10-4.
10-4.
Pace cars off. Be ready. Be ready. Green flag.
Definitely went a little too early.
Good. 48.518 on the bottom inside. You're clear. Inside. Inside's clear.
Sam, can I get a pass under yellow cleared?
Jeez. We got a little loose there. Oh, somebody's around on the front straight. Stay green.
Working the outside.
Don't really want to
Clear
be
hand.
underneath exactly. Caleb sending it under Michael. And he gets tight.
Inside. Still inside. Still inside.
We gotta take that opportunity
Still there.
and send it way too deep into one.
Inside's clear. Inside.
Whew.
Still on the inside. Clear him.
That was a dangerous move. Caleb could have, and he would have been fair for him to do it too if he were to just cut me
Good
off.
lap there. Good lap. Job, bud. Settle in. Get a rhythm.
I was like, was it really actually a good lap? Lap time? No, we just made a pass, that's all. And here comes Tyler again.
Inside. Still there at your door.
He's got, like, an insane amount of grip.
Still inside. Still inside. Still inside. clear inside.
We just
Outside, clear high.
drove it right past Michael there. Oh, knocked it down a little bit there.
Outside. Still there on your quarter outside. Still outside. Still there. Great job, buddy. Great job. Eyes forward, man. We can get these guys. The gap's one.
Oh
Still
boy.
there.
Oh, Michael, help me out. Oh.
Still outside.
I overdrove the hell out of that on accident. Oh, he's
That's it, my man. You keep trying something.
pitching me
bud.
down a
Keep
little
moving
bit.
that thing around. Still outside.
Alright, can we switch? I just want to switch. Don't have any outside. Miguel's gonna get us here.
Still
Trying
out there.
to get it pointed down.
Clear, clear, clear. Inside, inside, inside. Still there at your door. Still inside at your door. Clear inside. Working the bottom inside. Still there. Still with you inside. Still there.
Dude. Not clear, not clear, not clear. Come on.
Still inside. Got 20 laps to go right now when you cross the stripe. Still inside. Still on your inside.
Yeah, man.
Clear, clear. Inside. Clear, clear.
Alrighty. So one way or another, we're right back at 6th. Michael wouldn't really budge there on the outside. So we're gonna have to probably pass him on the inside or take advantage of a mistake. He almost made one there.
Outside. Outside.
I can get to
Still
his
out
left
there.
rear just
Clear
fine.
now. Outside. Still outside.
Ugh.
Still out there.
Tried to
Clear,
diamond it,
clear.
but got tight. And that one caution that came out when we were about to run away with 5th. That would have been perfect for us, I think, but
outside. Still outside. Clear high, clear high.
Whoa. You took the low line there for some reason. Seems to me he's just overdriving it there. In 3, which is sacrificing his exit in 4. Coming to the 10 to go.
Keep it up, my man. About 10 laps to go, I think. Best I can tell, he's a lap down. Outside. Still outside. Clear high.
We've been here before, like Rockingham, when I just couldn't get past Michael.
At 87, is the leader.
What just happened? I got really, really tight there. Drone in the top, I guess. Marbles on the bottom. Well, it looks like the tire strategy worked out for those guys. Miguel takes the lead. He's going to run away with it. Tyler up there as well. I don't know who else is up there. So they obviously it worked out for them. Chris is going to finish 3rd.
5 to go. Driver within our means, buddy. You can do it.
Worked out for him. Better than I thought it would. But it didn't work out for AJ. He must have got collected or something. On this set of tires, we ran 3rd. There goes Chris underneath Tyler.
Good job, buddy. 2 more, man. Come on.
Chris was the outside, actually. Man, we're right there. We're right there.
White flag.
We don't have a way by. We're out of time. And we'll finish 6th. Not bad.
Go ahead, Noah.
That's where I ran the whole damn night. So I guess that's where I belong.
Great job, baby.
Oh, what's messed up, the one that won knocks out other drivers out of the race for no reason. I'm sorry.